Over the weekend, we got some very disturbing news about Joel Embiid yet again, but it's overshadowed because the Eagles won the Super Bowl, so we're all happy. But we are going to talk about that disturbing news with Joel Embiid and how the Sixers need to move forward with this new information, especially since the Eagles won the Super Bowl. But without further ado, here's the intro. What's going on, Cliffhangers? We are back with another video. We are still on the road to 5,000 subscribers before the end of 2025. So make sure you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, become a part of the Noti Gang. Make sure you hit that bell notification down below so you never miss a video. Get me to 100 likes on this video. Let's get into it. All right, so this is supposed to be like a depressing video, but it's not going to be depressing because the Eagles won the Super Bowl. So I really don't care about nothing that the Sixers have going on, but we do have to talk about what happened over the weekend with Joel Embiid and that what was announced during that ESPN game versus the Bucks. All right, so while we were all watching that Bucks game, Lisa Salters, who is the sideline reporter for ESPN, dropped a very interesting nugget on Joel Embiid, and I'm going to read it for you here, especially exactly what she said. And if I do find the clip, I'll just play the clip. But here it is. She said, I asked Joel Embiid how that left knee feels and gave a really long pause and just said, it is what it is. He said to still be talking about it and dealing with it almost a full year after when the injury first occurred. It's been frustrating and the most difficult thing he's ever had to go through in his career. He said he thinks it will likely take another surgery and a long recovery period, something he didn't have after the initial injury last February. All right. Whatever. It's something that we all knew that was going to have to happen. We could all see it with Joel because every time he's played, he has not looked 100% healthy. And apparently he is going to have to get another surgery on that knee for him to feel 100% again. Now, my issue is I feel like the Sixers and Joel Embiid knew that this was going to be an issue going into the season. They already knew that his knee was going to be a problem. Daryl Morey came out like 2 days ago or 2 days prior to this, or a matter of fact, I think it was a day prior to this. And he even said, like, this is the knee issue with Joel Embiid is something that is supposed to get better. That's what doctors told him. It's supposed to get better over time as he plays on it. But of course, he doesn't play on it. But now a day later, Joel Embiid says that, or he tells Lisa Salter that he's going to probably have to get another surgery for him to ever get back to 100%. My thought process is, again, they have known this for a while. They have known this since the summertime. And I have been a big proponent in saying, like, I was completely fine with Joel Embiid going to play in the Paris Olympics. I think it was a big deal. I think he should have done it. If it was something that is one of those things that you just don't get to experience as a basketball player, as a regular person, whatever. I was perfectly fine with it. My assumption was, like, if he is going, this is just going to get him in basketball shape. It's going to help him build up, like, I guess, like a callus on that knee of his. And I was assuming that he was healthy and it's had nothing to do with going into the next season. I was fine with it. But now that this information has come out, you just have to assume that he has known that he has needed surgery on this knee, another surgery on this knee for a while after coming back early to, just to make the playoffs and play that series versus the Knicks, then going to Paris, then never having the recovery time from Paris to the NBA season for the knee to fully heal. That's just completely irresponsible from Joel Embiid, and that's ridiculous that he even went to the Paris Olympics knowing he needed another surgery on that knee. That's insane, right? Because I was a big, like, go do it, go get that experience, go play in the Olympics. But if you knew you needed another surgery, you are more important to the Sixers than you were to that USA team. There was no reason for you to go play. Even Kawhi pulled out because he knew, okay, I'm more important to the Clippers. They have money invested in me. It's going to prolong my career. I just need to sit out this summer and fully get healthy, which he did. He didn't play for the USA team. Joel Embiid should have done the same. And it's ridiculous that he even went over there and played knowing he needed another surgery. It's ridiculous that the Sixers let him go over there and play knowing that he needed another surgery. So now what we have all been assuming what the Sixers should have been done is if he didn't even go get the surgery, it took him this long to start, but it took him as long as it did to start playing this season. As we know, he missed like the first 13 games. I forget how many games he missed coming into this season. But off the rip, If you knew he needed that other surgery, or they both knew that he needed the other surgery, he should have just sat out from the get-go and been shut down at the beginning of the season, which we all assumed what was going to have to happen. And we are still waiting for him to be shut down, because now you're probably not going to get that top 6 protected pick. You're going to be too good. You've gone too far into the season. You've passed the trade deadline, so you can't even sell off players anymore. You still are stuck on that Paul George contract. A lot of things could have been different prior to the trade deadline that could have shaped or been a change. It could have changed the entire Sixers organization moving forward. But instead, they decided to stay with this Joel Embiid ridiculous plan and are refusing to divert from it. They're deciding to stay with this plan now, even if they're probably not going to make the playoffs, right? If they do squeeze by and get into the play-in, they can't even win games healthy, by the way. They just lost to the K-less Detroit Pistons and the Giannis-less Milwaukee Bucks. Fully healthy, it's no way that you can expect this team to go into the playoffs with probably at max a 70% Joel Embiid and say, yeah, we're going to make a playoff push and try to contend for a championship, when your star player has come out and said that he is going to need another surgery on his knee to get 100%. Why are you wasting it then? So now you're going to waste his entire season. How long are you going to have him play on his knee? What if it gets worse? Like, are we not thinking? Like, I don't understand. Like, just shut him down for the remainder of the season. Nobody would care. Honestly, this would be the best opportunity for the Sixers to shut Joel Embiid down for the remainder of the season, because the Eagles just won the Super Bowl. If you come out and announce, hey, we're setting Joel Embiid down for the rest of the season so he can go get a surgery, nobody would care. Nobody would care. There are so many people that have been checked out of the Sixers season for the entire season since the start because of all this lying, and nobody knows the injury reports every day. Nobody knows the stars are going to play. Everybody has been checked out, and it's mainly been because the Eagles have been so good this season. It's not allowing people to fully check into the Sixers, right? And they have honestly been spared. So if you want to get any type of good grace back with this fan base, with the Sixers, you take the opportunity that the Eagles just won the Super Bowl, and you just say, hey, we're sitting Joel out for the season. We're hopeful that his knee can get to 100%. Fine. You're not going to get any backlash because nobody is going to care, because the Eagles are the #1 team in this city. They just won a championship. Nobody cares about the Sixers right now. Take this opportunity. Sit him out for the rest of the season. You ride out with Maxey. You play Paul George some games, whatever. Nobody's going to care. But at least we can look forward to Joel Embiid being healthy next season, because nobody cares about. I even tweeted it out, right? The Eagles winning the Super Bowl, it frees me from the Sixers, because I genuinely don't care about anything else that they do this season. I have a championship. I'm fine, right? I don't have to worry about or dread about this Sixers season anymore. I don't care. I don't. They have lied to me way too many times. They have kept me out the loop. I don't know what's going on over there. Joel Embiid needs another surgery that they refuse to tell us about. I don't care anymore. Go get the surgery. The Eagles won the championship. Do whatever. But if you want to be a competent organization for once, sit him down. You ride it out with Maxey. Continue to have him play at this all-NBA, all-star level. And you go into next season taking one more shot at it. And that's just my thoughts on it. Go away. Sixers, just go away. And I'm fine with it. All right. Phillies are coming back up. Nobody cares. Obviously, it's the Phillies. It's just a placeholder sport. But you have information about Philly putting in a bid for the WNBA team. Just imagine how that bid increases now that the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Like, why wouldn't you want a WNBA team to come to the city? You have so much exciting things happening in the city of Philadelphia. Take this opportunity. Sit back. Bide your time. Go get the team healthy. Do whatever you can to make this a championship contending team for next season. This season, you ain't got it. It's okay. Another team has won a championship. We will ride off of that until next season, man. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Should they shut Joel Embiid down? Should he get that other surgery? Do you even care anymore? Also, go Birds. But let me know in the comments below. I'll holla at y'all.